First Real Madrid touch. And Marco Asensio. Hazard is with him. And fits Boateng. Now feet are up. Right over to Marcelo. Benzema's touch on here. Marco Asensio for Isco, and Neuer reacts to make the save in superb fashion.
Oh, wonderful football from Real Madrid. It was flowing, the movement was excellent. Look who got on the end of it though, Dan. It was Isco who read the situation really well.
Now Kimmich, who began every... Renato Sanchez. On to Joshua Kimmich. Renato Sanchez still. Now Thiago.
Keeping the ball really well, Dan. Bayern Munich, they're looking for an angle and they found it.
Alaba. Now Coman. How can he conjure? How about Renato Sanchez? Too high.
Excellent football though. They kept the ball. It's got to be at least 15-20 passes from Bayern Munich. They were patient in their build-up. They had the diagonal ball. The Alaba could...
Coman still. Lovely play by Coman, but then just squeezed out by Carvajal.
Well, that's a shame because Kingsley Coman did really well, the French winger. He is pacey. You can see that step over and the change of pace. He actually gets past him in the end, but the second touch here, he just knocks it too far, doesn't he? He doesn't need the second touch for me. He can cross it early. No, here's a break.
Led by Benzema. There's Hazard with him. Eden Hazard. What can they fashion here, Real Madrid? Right is Dani Carvajal. Carvajal goes again.
Oh, there's a
late challenge on Isco.
Well, good refereeing because he was hit just as he played the ball. The referee played the advantage. And it's a really open game, isn't it, Dan? I'm really impressed by both sides are. And there's the late challenge from Thiago Alcantara.
A set piece in range here for Real Madrid, and coming here for Manuel Neuer and for Bayern.
Well, it is within range. It's who's going to hit it. Isco's over it. I was thinking maybe Marco Asensio would fancy it with his left foot.
Good open game so far. Isco or Asensio. It's Asensio, big deflection off that Bayern defensive barrier. Marco Asensio still. Roll back for Toni Kroos. Picked out to Hazard here. Kroos again. Alaba is there to head clear. Comes back Isco's way. Isco for Luka Modric. Lovely cross, and Benzema's there, but so too was Manuel Neuer brilliantly.
Well, I've got to give credit to Kimmich. I think he did enough to put Benzema off, and then Neuer makes the save. It wasn't that cleanly struck. Great ball in from Luka Modric into the 6-yard box, and Kimmich puts him off. Probably should have scored, shouldn't he? But Neuer and Kimmich combination between them, they managed to save the day. Good shot, two good chances for
on. Away from Dani Carvajal here. Ahead Thomas Müller. Müller pulls back, the feet are up. And Modric steps in. Boateng in for Müller here. Renato Sanchez into Thiago's path. Away from one. Now Tolisso. Look at Kimmich's run once more. That's his trademark. His cross. And Courtois. Now the clever, wily Thiago. Came to the Barcelona academy at La Masia. Coman. Thomas Müller. And now Alaba. Alaba in for feet are up. And there's Tolisso. And again! Second time of asking. He was not denied. First goal, first blood to Bayern.
Well, excellent play, and you have to say the build-up was really top drawer. I know it was Tolisso who got the goal, but there's so many players involved in it. Thomas Müller had a big part to play in it, and the split pass behind the full-back, Dani Carvajal, who's been a little bit sloppy, I think, in the opening 15 minutes. And you'll see that in the replay again in a moment, Dan. But that's where it comes from. You can see here, Dani Carvajal, he's gone to sleep. And and you can see he's in the back of him and Marco Asensio, and then the second attempt he sticks it in the back of the net. Tolisso is kicked off the line by Marcelo. It's a poor clearance as well with his right foot, and then Tolisso buries it. Well, that's where the damage is done. Wonderful build-up play, and they thoroughly deserve to take the lead for me.
Tolisso's second start after a cruciate knee injury last September in a game against Bayern Leverkusen. Did come back in the cup final back in May as a second half sub, but now looking to get himself fit and sharp for the new season. Into traffic. Now Thiago's lofted ball for the chasing Thomas Müller. Look where Courtois come to. And now Coman, goal open. Puts the feet up instead.
Mistakes in the opening 12-13 minutes, and we've seen two mistakes inside a minute, but it's end-to-end stuff, Dan. It's really exciting.
It's Hazard, the €100 million man. Hazard still, his cross, and Boateng says, oh no you don't, behind for a corner.
Good response from Real Madrid, and first time we've seen Eden Hazard really have a go at the defence, and it'll take a few games for him to settle in, but he's a quality signing.
Marcelo and Sergio Ramos, across the face of Bayern's goal. It stays 1-0 to the German. On debut, new man, big night, Hazard. Marcelo's cross. Alaba's header drops here to Isco. Isco shots. And the way was Javi Martinez. Now Kroos. Back out to Dani Carvajal. Really good game. Really enjoyable open contest. It's Kroos from range. He will try to prevent the corner. He's done that. Dani Carvajal will pick up the pieces. Now it's Benzema in a tight spot. It's Eden Hazard. Kroos crosses. Varane's header.
Well, it wasn't a bad ball to the far post. There was two or three people scrambling for it. You can see as the cross come in from Toni Kroos, the far post. Well, Rafael Varane and Karim Benzema jump for it. I think it comes off Benzema.
Alaba scored in the final match day, the title-winning game against Frankfurt. That's a 5-1 success. And both Ribéry and Robben signed off with last ever goals in a Bayern jersey. The past now will be the future with Bayern. We shall see in the coming season.
Two fabulous players, wasn't it? Arjen Robben and Frank Ribéry, both sensational players.
Joshua Kimmich, Corentin Tolisso sets up Thiago with the shot, and Courtois responds to it.
Well, he saw it late, you have to say. Thibaut Courtois, he's got down quickly to the left-hand side and happy to push it round the post. Excellent strike from Thiago Alcantara from well outside the box. Vicious, though. You can see the zip off it off the surface, and Hazard's had some good moments. It's not been a bad performance from Real Madrid. I just feel that Bayern Munich are maybe a week fitter than Real Madrid, and they should have taken one or two of the early chances they had.
Modric here onto Isco, and now Eden Hazard punched away by Manuel Neuer. That was almost Hazard's big moment. Neuer. That was almost Hazard's big moment.
I think he heard you ask the question, Dan. He's responding for himself. Excellent stuff.
It's Coman. And Müller peels off Toni Kroos. Tolisso. And now Joshua Kimmich. Wider still to Peter Arp. Arp away from Marcelo. Arp! And Courtois at the near post, I think, did enough there. I think given us their defenders back in their defensive stations. Can they pick a way through here? Marcelo tries. Benzema. And Benzema goes again. The cross, Neuer's punch away comes for Luka Modric. Modric! Javi Martinez, the player, in the way for Bayern this time.
Again, another half a chance from Real Madrid. Luka Modric does well to get the shot off, but they're holding firm at the moment, Bayern Munich.
Isco turns. Back on for Modric. Marcelo for Eden Hazard. Hazard, no way beyond Kimmich just yet. Hazard over Marcelo, in for Benzema! Another close call for Real Madrid. It's come to Dani Carvajal. And for Modric. Dani Carvajal. On the run here is Luka Modric. Marco Asensio. Luka Modric towards Benzema. Boateng standing firm. But here's Modric, those dancing feet of Luka Modric. And Neuer makes the save.
Oh, that's vintage Luka Modric. His anticipation when the ball's...
Shaky first touch with his feet in the first couple of minutes.
You called that one right, actually, Dan, you did. And you could see he wasn't too clever with his feet, but his hands are excellent.
There's Dani Carvajal. Tolisso for Thiago for Renato Sanchez. On the chase here is Coman. In added time, it's Coman for Bayern. Angle is tight. Courtois saves. Now Renato Sanchez. Joshua Kimmich. Renato Sanchez again. And again with Courtois.
Oh. Little bit of a response there from Sanchez. As the play continues, the referee's going to have to stop play.
Yeah, Isco goes on, but yeah, they will be called back, I'm pretty sure. It all calmed down fairly sharply.
Yeah, I think his first touch is heavy and he feels contact from Carvajal and he goes to ground, and that's why Dani Carvajal reacts. But you can't push people in the box, that's the problem.
11 as Real with this all-new team for the second half get the game back underway. It is, of course, pre-season a chance to get legs and miles in the tank. We shall see how the second half team fare here. Here comes the young Japanese Kubo, and Kubo's cross.
Went wrong. Little breakdown in communications between Thiago and Pavard.
Well, Kovac said back in June he wanted at least 4 more players to come in to beef up the first team squad. Has lost those 5 seasoned players in the close season. Here is Coman. Beyond Lewandowski in there, the diving header from the arriving Thiago.
Well, he's made some good ground up there, Thiago, as a team. And they've obviously had a lot longer together.
Gnabry here for Kimmich. Look at the run they've into the middle here on the chase. It's Corentin Tolisso! And turned away for the corner there by the goalkeeper Navas. Scorer since Roque Santa Cruz in 1999.
Great run.
Here goes Vinicius, and he's in. A great blocking there from Bayern. Alphonso Davies back for Joshua Kimmich. And look at the run they've made here. It's Lewandowski with a glorious touch and turn! And a marvellous goal! A master of the art. Robert Lewandowski makes it 2 for Bayern. And for him, 2 goals in 2 games in this competition. And what a finish that was.
You watch the timing of the run as well, Dan. He knows when the ball's going to be released, when he has to make the run, and he doesn't get caught offside. It's fantastic timing of the run. His first touch is great. He pivots and sweeps back and sticks it in the bottom corner of the net. That's a master craftsman at work. He's a goal every game and a half. Have a look at the run. Through the middle, little half turn, and then back of the net. He knows where the goal is. That's a great first touch. And it's only half a turn. He knows that's all he needs. 2-0. And that little bit of experience, the master craftsman, Lewandowski, puts another goal onto the tally.
Bundesliga's top scorer, one of 5 men only to score 200 goals in the Bundesliga. There goes Gnabry from the angle, and Navas makes the save.
He's over 50 goals.
And again it's with Nacho here for Real Madrid into the feet of Soane, but given away. Goretzka runs on here for Gnabry, another one. As Bayern go 3 goals clear on Real Madrid. Second half, Bayern's experience here comes to the fore. Lewandowski, now Gnabry, 2 goals in quick succession, and Bayern now are over the hill and far away.
Yeah, and the lack of experience in that back 4 is there for everyone to see. You know, really, it's a makeshift back four for me. I'm looking at Nacho. He's the only one there that really looks comfortable. Mendy is just arrived from Lyon. You can see there Xavi Hernandez hasn't settled. De La Fuente, they're all over the place. He's got a chance to take his first touch. Nobody near him. It's not a great first touch, but he has time to then adjust his body and hit the half volley in the back of the net. And it shouldn't be happening. It's poor defending from Real Madrid, but hey, Gnabry does a brilliant job. What a finish.
Yeah, Bayern sharper, more seasoned, more savvy, and now 3 goals up. What a pass again here for Goretzka. And the ball wide, in for Lewandowski for Gnabry once more. Navas with his knees, only half clear. 8 minutes.
Well, we did say he was a utility player, Kimmich, and he's playing as an anchor man in midfield now, and he can't play anywhere in midfield in any one of the full-back positions.
He played as a centre-half when they were coached by Pep Guardiola sometimes. There's Boateng.
Onside.
And the flag stays down here for Robert Lewandowski. It's blocked by Nacho. And it's seized now by Keylor Navas, but you can see the goalkeeper here. He knows his defence is being pulled every which way here by Bayern.
Yeah, they're so inexperienced. There's only Nacho really is of experience.
They will play a lot for their second team in the coming season in the German third division. Kimmich, that's high risk. Letting Rodrigo, Ulreich came to meet him now. What was the decision here from the referee? Rodrigo, the player who was sent coming the reckless back pass, and a red card for Ulreich.
Well, I'm not sure he impeded him that much. He might well have fallen over. I'd like to see it again. I think he's protesting about that, Ulreich. He's saying, your momentum, let's have a look-see. It's poor from Kimmich. His back pass is awful. Well, his outstretched legs there. But let's have a look-see. Better from this angle. He's past him. I think he makes the most of it. He looks like he's stumbling. I have a lot of sympathy there for Ulrich, who's been red carded for that. They're down to 10 men.
And he's been sent off then for Bayern for the last 10 minutes or so.
Well, they're going to have to take somebody else off, or give one of the outfield players the green shirt to go on and goal.
Well, they have on the bench another goalkeeper in Ron Torben Hoffmann. They brought in 3 years ago from RB Leipzig. Enough here for a red card?
I'm not convinced it is. I think he makes the most of it. He falls over the top of his legs. I don't think the goalkeeper's done it up there. Kimmich hasn't covered himself in glory there. It's an awful back pass. And I have a bit of sympathy because I don't think his foot makes contact with his leg. I think he falls over.
Ulreich's mistake, of course, from the Tolisso back pass in that Champions League game a year and a half ago.
He lost his balance. I think it's a little bit harsh for the red card, but I can see why the referee's given him it.
And the free kick on it is the man who won it, Rodrigo, as well as Vinicius Junior, and also the young Japanese Takefusa Kubo, against the real rookie goalkeeper for Bayern now in Ron Torben Hoffmann. Well, 3 players of huge potential on this set piece for Real Madrid. Names you'll hear, I'm sure, in the future a lot more of.
He's a big lad, Sula, isn't he?
He's a giant. This is Rodrigo!
Oh.
Lovely goal! In his first game in a Real Madrid jersey, he scores a free kick of sensational quality. It's 3-1.
Well, that is a very emphatic free kick from Rodrigo, who won the free kick initially. And the goalkeeper was substituted, but that is some strike. I think the goalkeeper is within arm's reach of the ball, but it's hit with such ferocity into the top right-hand corner, Dan. Have a look at this strike. This is magnificent. Wow. And again, for me, he's coming across with his right hand, really. If he puts his left hand up, he's a better chance of getting to it.
Certainly came from Santos. He wore to Leon Goretzka. As the US fans would love to see a goal scored by the former MLS player Alphonso Davies before we're done here in Houston. Now Gnabry. Gnabry's pass, and Sarpreet Singh on the turn, flags up, won't count for Sarpreet Singh here. Not his first goal for Bayern.
It's a shame because it was an excellent.
And are on the cusp of the victory, but by what margin? Right here to Phil on Mendy. One more attack for Real Madrid maybe here. Pushed on to Rodrigo, and Hoffman has it, and that should be it. Indeed, the whistle sounds, and Bayern take the win and the points in this game. A 3-1 victory. Robert Lewandowski in the second half made it 2-0 before Gnabry with the clincher, really. A late red card for Bayern goalkeeper Sven Ulreich, and a free kick for some style from Rodrigo in his first game in a Real Madrid jersey too, offered some cheer to their support in Houston, but it's a win for Bayern here by 3-1.